prices here are reasonable.
Greetings, sir, or ma'am. Browse at your leisure. Come back anytime.
The Horde will fall. Light be with you.
Need help? Safe travels. Hello. Be careful.
Hey Patrick, welcome to the stream. Regarding your question, yeah, I looked at it, and in my country you can also already see the 3080 just listed on a website, on the website of PC Components e-commerce site, but no price point, so they don't have the prices yet, and even in my country everyone already started to post the pictures of RTX 2080 Ti's being on sale at some unbelievable prices, but still the GPUs themselves look kind of shady. I mean, I would not buy it. One of them even had the nerve to say that his GPU was never overclocked. Like who's gonna believe that? You know, 2080 Ti, you never overclocked it. Yeah, you've never messed with the voltages, with the frequency at least. No, never. And yeah, the cooling is really bad, like gigabyte wind force, something like that. So, but still, 2080 Ti, you can get it for 2/3 of the price. I didn't saw any single GPU with my cooling plan, so no MSI gaming extra. No, it depends on the resolution, you know. I mean, it's not overkill, trust me. If you play in 4K, like I'm playing, it is not. I mean, you can see it is true. Right now in 4K I have everything cranked up to the maximum, but there are times, even with my system, because of right now the GPU is the limiting factor. In 4K there are places where the FPS, I've seen them drop even to like the 20s. Yeah, if for 1080p plain simple, they are overkill. But still, if you plan to do a PC right now, it's good to wait for the 3000 series, because you'll get, they will be for sure 3060, 3050, you know, 3050 Ti maybe. For sure you'll get a lot more performance for the same price, maybe even less. You can see how much they've decreased the prices. So a 3080 or a 3070 will be better than the 2080 Ti for more than, like, for 60% less, you know. It's really outstanding. Some blame NVIDIA for mocking their customers who went for the 2080 Ti, but I don't see like that. I mean, it's really amazing that you can afford so much performance for so low prices. I mean, really, it will be amazing. Even if you play in full HD, just don't go right now and buy a 2000 series, you know, just wait. Or if you are thankful with what you have, and if you are pleased with it, then stick with that. Yeah. But I must admit, I thought of upgrading again, because I play in 4K, and I like to have this, if I would have this constant FPS like 76, you know, so just with a bit above the 60 Hertz limit in every encounter, in raids, in everywhere, then yeah, I would not bother, not even think of it. But yeah, we'll have to see. You know how fast they have started to change the architecture to bring new stuff. I mean, each year something new, better. It's insane. Okay. If you try, also the downside, if you try to keep up with the technology every time, you'll never be pleased. You'll always feel complexed, you know, you'll say that you don't have the best of the best gear, the latest and greatest. And that is very expensive, really. You can do something else with that money. I stood and look and contemplate at a point on how much money I spent over this 1 year time frame on the PC components, and it is incredible. I mean, I could have bought a second-hand car with a good one, actually, with this money, you know. So it's okay to try to have a limit at some point with it, because you'll never be able to have the latest thing without blowing up a fortune. It's just the way things are. And now, yeah, here you can see 53 FPS, so in 4K, not even my i9 cannot keep up with it. At the end, the bottom line is the GPU. It's really important. And you can imagine when they will launch Shadowlands, wait and see FPS drops there. But yeah, it's true. If you want to play at quality 10, if I put it at recommended 7, then you can see the FPS are really high. I mean, at this point I don't need to upgrade to anything. But yeah, when you put that to the max, I mean, quality 10, Yeah, you can see this is above ultra quality, but this can bring down to its knees any system. What should I do now? So I'm still in queue. Oh wait, actually I should take the flight point. And go back. Hey Rick, welcome to the stream. If you want, I can make the game sound higher. Like this. This microphone is really very nice. I really like it. It captures all the sounds very well. But it also is really a nice thing to hear. At least I like it. It is some sort of ASMR sensation. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't think I made this battleground ever. I went with Intel after I had issues with the Ryzen 5 3600, and more exactly not with the CPU, with the motherboard, with the MSI Tomahawk Max. And I've had hundreds of blue screens, so I really got sick and tired of it. And yeah, I gave up, you know. With Intel, I never had those issues before, never. The motherboard was very was using very high voltages. The overall system was very hot. I must admit, I had a different case, a different power supply. Yeah, the turbo boost, of course, in the case of Intel is the same. You can see it doesn't reach 5.3 gigahertz, only 4.9, but still it's really impressive. With AMD again, no chances of getting 4.3 out of the Ryzen 3600. Never. But I didn't ask for that much. I only wanted stability, and trust me, with AMD you will not find this. And the constant need to update the drivers like on a weekly basis, I mean, it's unheard of. And it's frustrating because it's not cheap, you know. Their products are nowhere near the budget-friendly zone. I mean, you have to spend some serious cash to buy Ryzen at the moment. And specific RAM, I don't even want to get into that. Oh man, that is really, yeah, years old. But if you'll get that kind of a GPU, yeah, you'll own everything. But you'd be amazed what improving performance you'll get with new generation CPU. And it doesn't even have to be high-end. Even an i5-10400F would be amazing. I don't even recall 6800K. Was that only 4 cores, 4 threads, or that is the other socket? It was the enthusiast socket. I really don't recall. Let's look it up. 6800K. So yeah, oh yeah, it was that yeah, I remember. 612. Man, it's really good, yeah. It still can kick some punch, for sure, but of course the frequency is lower. But when you got it, I mean, you you were the man. And look now how much things have come, you know, how much you paid for it back then and how much you can pay right now. Yeah. Indeed. And now you can get the i5-10400F. I can bet that it outperforms it for sure. I mean, it's how much? 2.8 up to 4 gigahertz stock or something like that in turbo boost. and it costs like, I don't know, 150, 170 US dollars. But yeah, overall, very nice system you got there. Stick with Intel, don't switch to AMD. Whatever you choose, stick with Intel. It's all I can say. Yeah, very nice, very nice. So patience will be rewarded for sure, but you'll have to wait at least 1 year from now, something like this, but it will be worthwhile for sure.
With its wood, we can improve our buildings and reinforce our base.
See how the performance will be with the 3000 series, and then you'll go from there.
The iron in their vicinity will benefit our soldiers.
Oh yeah, I was referring to the 11th gen CPU, the 390. They will be available right away, but at a serious price, like how much? $1,400, something like that. It won't be cheap for sure.
Ashwood Depot belongs to the Alliance. Now we can quickly traverse the battlefield and call Chimera to aid us.
And also make sure you'll have the power supply for it. What power supply do you have? Oh man, outstanding! Yeah, it's perfect. You're all set. Yeah, it's just the way it is, you know. If you want the best of the best, the money you have to spend, it's really ridiculous. But you'll also enjoy the highest quality possible. And you know, we only live once. It's nice to make some to treat ourselves from time to time, like once every 4 years. It's not bad, you know. Yeah, for sure. I mean, after I purchased and finally assembled this PC, man, I was really speechless. It was incredible for me to see this quality, this performance, you know, in my favorite game, and I didn't regret it, not a single second. I only regretted spending the money on AMD prior to this. Really, that was a bad call, made out of trust, you know, for AMD, but it won't happen again. Yeah. It only takes one experience like this one, and no, thank you. Yeah, it's the chromax.Black edition. I mean, I went all out, man, like never. Until now I was really struggling with money, and when it came to PC components, I always had to do compromises, you know. But only after I had the issue with the AMD system, I realized how important even the PC case is. And especially the PC case, the power supply especially, and the cooler also. It's really amazing. I mean, you don't have to cheap out on anything, not even on the signal video cables. Now, I'm not saying everyone should at least get these components, like because it's impossible. Not anyone can afford them. It would be nice if it would be like this, but it's not. But it's very important to have a mesh case with front mesh and top exhaust also. If you don't have this, the difference is really insane in temps. I mean, it's like good temps versus oven. It's I didn't thought it could be like this. In a cooler, let's say, you can take the cheaper solutions also, but the PC case, man, it must be as much mesh as possible. And it's mandatory to have front mesh and top exhaust, aside from the regular rear ones. Very nice. Yeah, with water cooling you can get better temps, but the system will be way louder with all that water pump and those fans. It's too loud, and you cannot imagine how quiet the system can be. Even right now, it's insane. But I must admit, I did a trick. There's a trick to it to be so quiet and still get so good temps, like right now 67 on the GPU and let's say 50, 48 on the CPU. I didn't run the ASUS fan, how it's called, calibration. If I run it, it will calibrate all the fans, it will do its thing, and in the end the fans will spin faster. So I had, after I did that at first, I had to uninstall fan expert from ASUS, uninstall it, reinstall it, and again leave it like that without the calibration done, and it's really perfect. It's way quieter, but still the temps you can see they're very good, outstanding. It's very nice. I must admit I don't use the low noise adapters just because of this. I mean the fan is really inaudible without those adapters. And the temps are better, you know. When you use the low noise adapters, you'll have a bit higher temps, but and it will be silent, dead silent for sure. And also the cable management has to be a bit better. Yeah, it's really outstanding. I cannot ask for lower noise or better temps. And right now you can see I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch in the same time. Yeah, it's very true. And Noctua, man, it makes the best possible fans. They are simply out of this world. It's something else. It's, for me, it's a dream come true. Oh, man, I'm yeah, I'm very sure they look super cool and quiet, but I'm sure they were also super expensive, right? That is a small fortune then. but I must admit I'm also looking at upgrading my case with another Noctua cooler in the 200mm one to put it on top. You know, I have the possibility to put two more fans there, and I'm looking at the again Noctua Black 200mm ones, and I would like to get at least one to put it right above the CPU. It would be really interesting to see the difference. No, trust me, I have two 200mm in front, and they are from Cooler Master, the ones of the case. Man, they are dead silent. They are really incredible, you know? And I'm sure these ones would be like this also. Just like you said, if you set it up correctly with all the BMW and all the quality of Noctua, it will be a really low dampened noise. And I keep in mind, I keep my case up on the desk, so it's really right here. If I would have it on the ground, it would be even quieter. They are loud only if I calibrate the fans through the ASUS software. Very nice. Let's make a raid also. I'm gonna mess it up really bad here. I've been only once, but it will be okay in the end, I hope. Rick, thank you also so much for stopping by to my stream, and it was really a pleasure to talk to you. I wish you all the best, and I really hope you'll receive your 3090 very soon. All the best, man, and have a pleasant evening. Bye bye.
To use the chamber's weapons against N'Zoth, we need to get inside his house. Leave this part to me. After all, the rat against the cigar, my specialty.
Oh man, I think the game crashed or something like that. The stream is all good, but yeah, I'll just have to see if I can restart it really fast. I don't know what's up with all these disconnects. I'll be right back.